to bring in production value. Ah, so pretty. Hey guys, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Spider Cat, here with some more funky effects. We're going to be continuing our discussion on Thor, and today we're going to be talking about the creation of his mythical hammer, Mjölnir. I spent all my money on this background, so this is the biggest hammer I could get. Anyway, in the Marvel Universe, Mjölnir is forged from dwarven blacksmiths, and it's composed of a fictional Asgardian metal called Iridu. Now, one side of the hammer carries the inscription, "Whomsoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor." Fun side note, when Thor loses his ability to wield Mjölnir and the mantle of Thor goes to Jane Foster, the inscription changes to "if she be worthy." So, fun fact, neat. Just because something is written in Asgardian metal doesn't mean it's written forever. Hey Mia! Alright, so moving on, there's actually 3 different creation stories for the hammer. We're going to go into each one of them, just kind of a quick overview. They're all pretty similar. You'll kind of notice some similar characters throughout the 3. But let's go ahead and get started. The first one is based more in the actual Norse myths. And it starts off with Loki causing trouble and talking shit, basically. So what happens is Loki cuts off the hair of the goddess Sif as part of a cruel joke. And when threatened with violence by Thor, he promises to get replacement hair for her. So he's going to go buy her a wig. And so what he does is he fetches replacement hair from the dwarf smiths. And he commissions the hair from the sons of Ivaldi. And the dwarves also make a magic ship and a spear as gifts for the gods. Loki is convinced that there's no one who can match their craftsmanship. And so he challenges a dwarf named Eritri. I'm trying really hard. Some of these Norse names are hard. Eritri, to try to make finer treasures. And Eritri creates a golden ring and a magic golden spear, and finally begins work on the hammer. Loki sees these treasures and begins to panic, and he turns himself into a mayfly and stings Eritri's assistant as he's working on the bellows for the forge. Now, if you don't know what a forge bellow is, and you're not as savvy with blacksmithing, I don't know why you wouldn't be this day and age. What it is it's like that. It's that fan thing that you might see by a forge. Helps keep it nice and hot. And so the assistant stops for a moment to wipe the blood away from his face from being stung, and the bellows fall flat. And as a result, the hammer's handle is shorter in length than was originally intended, meaning the hammer could only be wielded one-handed. Tiny. Despite this error, the Norse gods considered Eritri to have forged the greater of the treasures, and in retaliation, Loki loses his bet, and the sons of Ivaldi sew his mouth shut. So, did not turn out so well for him. The ruler of the Norse gods, Odin, uses the hammer, and eventually it passes to his son Thor, who must first prove he's worthy to wield the weapon. So that's the first way, the first version of the story as to how Mjölnir came to be. The second one comes from the second volume of the title Thor, in which Odin orders dwarven blacksmiths, Eritri, remember him from the previous story, Brock and Buri, to forge Mjölnir in the core of a dying star and an enchanted forge. Now, this is the same version that we hear in the Thor movie in the MCU. They mention that Mjölnir was forged in the heart of a dying star. This is that story. And basically, this story is pretty short. The forging of the hammer is apparently so intense that it destroys the star and nearly the Earth as well. There are some theories in the MCU universe that this is actually what destroyed the dinosaurs. So, a couple of dinosaurs for one hammer. Alright, and there's one more version. This one is presented in Jason Aaron's The Mighty Thor series. And in this version, the Mother Storm, a sentient storm the size of the galaxy, threatened all of Asgard. And after a fierce battle, Odin managed to trap it within a nugget of Urudu. Now remember, Urudu is what the hammer is made of. And that piece, that little nugget, was given to him by dwarven blacksmiths. He then orders the dwarves to the forge and to make the nugget into a weapon that will be able to harness Mother Storm's power. But it's too difficult for him to control. And so the hammer is locked up and forgotten for eons until Thor is able to wield it and make it his personal weapon. So, that's the history of Mjölnir. Mjölnir. I hope you liked this video. If you did, and you want me to do a superhero podcast on somebody else, please comment below, and I will do my best to fulfill that request. Also, make sure you follow us. We're on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SpiderCatBCS. So, and make sure to also visit my webpage, overtheedge, brazosvalley.org/SpiderKit for more spider updates. Have a good weekend, guys.